Okay, we're live coming to you from beautiful downtown southern sunny California. I've been told there is no beautiful downtown sunny California. Wait a minute. Hear those owls? I must not be downtown. LOL. Hey, my brother, how have you been, man? I've been wondering what happened to you. Haven't. It's going good, but I've been trying to contact you. I've called you a few times. I don't know if your phone's acting up or what, but yeah, holler at me. Summer, oh nice, very nice. Summer camp counselors, right on. That can be and challenging, I'm sure. You know, yeah, I commented on your video on Facebook, and so I'm glad you dropped in here, bro. I haven't seen you forever. Hopefully there should be a couple more people dropping in here. StreamYard. Have you heard about StreamYard yet, Mike? For your YouTube channel. But you need a laptop. You have to go live on a laptop in order for it to work. I was just... Go to StreamYard.com and you can download it, access it. It's real straightforward. It's free. They do have a paid version. But you need to go live from your laptop or computer. And you can bring people on. Hey! Tipkano in Nepal. Haven't seen you for a long time. How you doing, my friend? Here on YouTube anymore, I'm not seeing everybody's uploads. They don't stick around very long. And so I'm missing a lot of people's uploads. It's like we got to go to their channel on purpose. So we really have to stay connected more than ever. I'm hanging out here under the trees. Pretty soon I'll be hanging out under the stars. I'm going to turn this camera around. You can see you're a little bit big. Sun has set. The sun has set. What do you mean you're a little bit big? I'm not sure what you mean. Too tall? 3 in the chat. Thanks for being here. We're just hanging out, making friends. You know? Usually my Thursday night Insane Friends is on a political level. Tonight it's just casual. Let me see if we can see these owls. Might just be able to catch these owls. If I can catch them in the trees. Let's see here. I think he might be right up in the tree where we can see him. Ah, that's a hawk. Oh, he's up in this other tree. Sorry about the face shot. Yeah, he's up in here. I don't know if we're going to be able to see him. I don't know if we're going to be able to see him, but he's up in here. It's dark. Getting too dark to... Anyways, that's where he's coming from. So, let's see, maybe if I go around here, we can catch him. Maybe we can see him. Just making friends, hanging out, you know. Maybe we can get a glimpse of the owl. I think I see him. Yeah, I do. So if I can't zoom in where you can see him, hopefully he's kind of hidden. I can zoom in. Right up there, you see him? Can you see the owl? It's kind of camouflaged a bit, but there he is in the center of the screen. I can apples, pears, plums, tomatoes, and zucchini. Oh, very cool. Very good. I've got some tomatoes off of my tomato vine. Listen to that. Off of my bush. But there he goes. There he is. We must have scared him. He's going over there. That was pretty cool. That was the owl. I caught a couple baby owls that was living in this tree. They were teaching them how to fly. They were over here by my fence line right over here. And I put a box over them. And caught them. Then I put a piece of cardboard underneath the box, you know. I flipped it over. Then I caught mice and fed them mice. I'd grab them by the tail and I'd swing the mice back and forth. And they'd snatch it with their beak, throw their head back, open their beak. Their mouth would drop halfway down their throat. They'd drop their head, flip their head up. It would drop. All you see is a tail hanging out of its mouth. Just like that, gone. That was babies. Pretty cool experience. My Thigh Healthy Vegan Living might be showing up here. And Steve Parks, Mike, you check out his channel. He has a Bible study channel. Brother I've been talking to recently. And he was on my live stream last week, I think it was, sharing his testimony like you did. Sitting here eating corn chips. Corn chips and salsa. That's the female we're hearing over here. So I thought Steve Parks was going to show up. He still may. And then Healthy Vegan Living. The Insane Friends group off the top of my head. There's Victor Sane. He is on Sundays. Then there is Muscle Car Appraisal. They're on Wednesdays, following St. Otto on Wednesday at 6. And then on Thursdays, there's Dorito and the Luce Cabra at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Same with the St. Otto is Eastern Standard. As well as Muscle Car Appraisal. Then Dorito and the Luce Cabra, they are here in California, so that would be Pacific time, or better known as California time. Then we have, well, Trapper's Rule 1 is on Saturday at 6:30 or 6 o'clock. And they're coming to you from Australia. Every third week of the month. I forget his name. I'm kind of butchering this shout out for the Insane Friends group, guys, gals, whomever. But anyway, I'm giving it a shot. So, just off the top of my head, unrehearsed, and Oh, we have Bubba-sification. So you want to check them all out and see what flavor you like. Because everybody has a different channel, different broadcast. Most Thursday nights at 7:30, 7. I have a political type channel. And yeah, I'm just hanging out. And shows one in the chat. Mike, are you still with us here? Mike, are you still with us? Real. 2 in the chat. How are we doing? We're just hanging out. Seeing who shows up. And had an owl up in my tree earlier, a few minutes ago. If you can do a playback and see this owl sitting in the trees, kind of camouflaged, but he's right in the middle of the screen. Then he flies off. Gina, Daha, and what is that? I can't pronounce your last name, but thank you for dropping in. Appreciate you visiting. You can tap on the icon in this live chat of those that were here, and go to their channel and watch their video. Watch a minimum of 3.5 minutes. After 1 minute, though, you give them a thumbs up and comment. Ring the bell. Well, shoot, bang. This is where you need to know some jokes. You need to have a pocket full of jokes that you can pull out and present. Other than, why did the chicken cross the road? Other than, why did the boy throw the clock out the window? Other than, I got a joke for you. The joke goes like this. There's a penguin. There's an otter, sea lion, driving a car down the road. The penguin's in the back seat. And they're cruising down the road. Cop pulls them over. The otter says, "Why are you pulling us over?" He says, "What are you doing with those penguins back in the back seat?" He says, "You need to take them to the zoo." He says, "Okay." So they go to the zoo, cruising down the road, and they all got sunglasses on. And cops pull them over. And the cop pulls and says, "I told you to take those penguins to the zoo." The sea otter goes, "I took them to the zoo. Now we're heading to the beach." Anyway, need a pocket full of jokes. Or something. And so I had to do something. That's a pretty decent little joke, though. You know, for what it's worth. Very user friendly, very family friendly. You know. Well, Miss Danielle, if that's you hanging out, how you doing? Did you tell Joey don't forget me? I guess I'll have to give him a call, huh? Since I'm hanging out here, eating my chips and salsa. Maybe I should sing a song. Maybe I should sing a song. Although I don't claim to be no singer. Because let me tell you. All right, let me see. We'll have to do my version of some songs while we're waiting. That goes. Now it's my version of this song, and I've changed the words now, so I'm preparing you ahead of time. And I'm letting you know up front right now, I'm not claiming to be a singer, nor do I think I can. So we just got to be real, and we got to keep it real. The song goes, my version of the song goes like this. I don't need whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man can want. I got more than I can ask for. Hey, there you are, brother. I'm doing a little song while I'm killing time. You'll appreciate this song. I'll start it over. It's my version, remember, and I don't claim to be a singer. I do not. But the song goes like this. I don't need whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man can want. I got more than I can ask for. I don't have to run around. Don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I've got me a sweet Christian woman, and she knows how to treat me right. She's my baby, she's my wife, yeah. She's my babe, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful, yes she is, she's some kind of wonderful, yes she is, she's some kind of wonderful, yeah, 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 yeah. True story. 'Cause I don't need lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man can want. I got more than I can ask for. I don't have to run around. Don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I've got me a sweet Christian woman. And she's my wife. She's my baby. She's alright. She's my babe. She's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? Yes, she is. She's. Like I said, I don't claim to be no singer. But you can sing without being a singer. What a deal. Bigfoot, Silver Sneaker, Hide and Seekers. How we doing, bro? Just sitting here killing some time, you know? Hanging out. There's you and Steve Parks in the chat. And I'm not sure who the third person is. But anyways, you can always tap on the icons of those in the chat and go to their channel and make friends. Let them know that, you know, you're new to their community. And you welcome them to your network, you know. But you just got the tail end of the song I was singing. My own version. Here's another one while we're hanging out. Money, 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 money. Some people's got to have it. Hey, hey, hey. Some people really needs it. Just give me some water, water, water. Water. Some people's got to have it. Hey, 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 hey. Some people really need it. Just give me some water, water, water. Cool. Crystal. Sparklets. Water. Free commercial. It's darker where I'm sitting. I gotta flip this camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. Darker underneath this tree. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. So that's what it really looks like out here. Ooh, I'm on Zoom. There we go. Turn this camera around. How you doing, Bigfoot Silver Sneaker? If you don't mind sharing, are you in the silver business? Are you in... Yes, we have mountains all around us there, Steve. I have hills behind my house. And those are mountains. It snows on those mountains I just shown you. I have some videos when in the spring. It's mating calls in the spring on birds. I've got my camera facing that mountain with snow caps. And the birds are singing. Let me spin this around. They're fading fast with this getting dark. But I'll zoom in here, Steve. Bam. Yeah, there's snow on those mountains right there. Right there. I have a video of birds singing in the spring or mating calls in the spring. Then my camera was showing those mountains with the snow caps on them. I mean, birds singing in the background. Kind of a cool picture. There's a better shot. I'm back on my video. On this live stream, there was an owl in this pine tree right here. That's kind of there. You can kind of see it. Anyways, there was an owl, a resident owl in that pine tree. Not hardly a business, LOL. Just putting my pants on. Okay, I hear you. RG, my friend. RG just hit his 1K, everybody. And the StreamYard, RG, you got to go on by laptop. I just tried tonight. I thought I could do it by cell phone, but you have to have a laptop to go to use StreamYard. And then you can bring people in. And they can be on a cell phone. Good to see you here, RG. I just found that out tonight. I tried going live on StreamYard and it told me that I have to have a laptop to go live. So it might be a little bit before I can go live on StreamYard. But when you see StreamYard, that means I've got Wi-Fi. So well, get the StreamYard. You have a laptop there, RG. You can go on get StreamYard set up, and you can have me on your channel. That'd be cool to be on your channel. Do a live stream. Coming to you live from beautiful downtown southern sunny California. Easy 2 tips and tricks and RG Homestead. RG, do you know Steve Parks? Steve Parks, do you know RG? The RG just got 1K here recently. Had a really nice giveaway. He had a really cool hunting knife he was giving out, and some happy winner got that, and someone else got a brand new sleeping bag, and someone else got a brand new camp stove. Really nice gifts RG was giving out. RG, so what on the plans for the holidays coming up? Nothing really. Just hanging out, working on the house. Well, say hi to RG there, Steve. Oh, but you just subscribed. You just joined his community. And you welcomed him to your as well. Yeah, well, cool. RG, did you? Oh, RG must be visiting someone's channel here. That's what I'm thinking. No, I will have to check out his channel. I see he has 122 on his chat. Yeah, Steve Parks, he's got a really good Bible study channel there, RG. He does his research and homework, and his Bible studies are different than mine. Mine are more casual and to the point. His are more in depth and to the point. I guess might be the best way to put it. But Steve's got a really good Bible study channel. Silver Bigfoot, Silver Hide and Seekers. Last time I was on his channel, I need to find something else. Put up another upload, bro. I really like the videos you have there, but another upload would be good. Have you put any up recently there? Oh, you're welcome there, Steve. My pleasure, brother. You do. You put in the time and you really study. I study for my Bible studies, but you put in a lot more research than I have in general. I want to flip this camera around because it's not as dark out there. See, much better out here. I'm underneath this shade tree. No, I was asking Bigfoot silver hide and seekers. Well, my readers just feel in the ritual, but I disagree. That upload, LOL. Well, people don't have to agree with you. You know, I read the comments in the chat. I thought what you had to say was good, and you know, you were making known a lot of truth, and you know the saying, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you know, you have some expertise in some areas, I'm sure you could expound on, or find videos on, or you know, do research and gather more information and do a video or whatever, you know. So I appreciate you visiting and dropping in and hanging out, and that's for sure. I'm not sure what's funny, but okay. I see. I have to check out Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seekers channel. Yeah. He's got a couple really good videos up there. Really good. On coinage and what the weights of the coins are. What's the weight of the silver in that coin and their actual value. Okay. Hey, reviewing, playing, and more. Thanks for dropping in, bro. I'm sitting here outside hanging out. It's sun's going down. Where I'm at, looks like I'm in the dark. So I'm gonna zoom in on those mountains. If it'll zoom for me. My camera's kind of jacked. There we go. In the winter, those mountains get snow caps, get snow on them. Oh, okay. All right. I'm glad you made yourself known. It's appreciated. Thank you, everyone, for the thumbs up. That's appreciated, too. You know, I'm finding anymore that the comments don't stay very long in your notifications. And people's uploads are not staying as long in the notifications. I'm thinking it has to do because I'm above 1K, but yet I'm still a little baby channel. How do these big YouTubers, you know, stay on top of their comments and uploads and others uploads, and you know, how do they do it? Because what I find, you know, sometimes, you know, living everyday life and just busy, and then stopping to comment and then watch everybody's videos that has commented sometimes can be a task. You know, I find myself up at 3 in the morning trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And then people come back and comment and you never see them. You never see those comments that were made. You know, they just don't show up for something. Because I've gone back through some of my older videos and there's comments on there that I have not seen. I totally didn't see them. Yeah, I've been able to so far, but it's harder and harder to do so. Yeah, it is. It's a challenge. And there are times, I'm hitting the hay like 1 o'clock and I start checking my comments and then I start watching videos and commenting. Next thing I know, it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And, I've already been interacting some during the day as well. And it's like, holy smokes. There's got to be a method or a system. There's got to be a system out there. I have several channels I watch, RG says. I don't get notifications of new videos. It's a pain, yeah, to keep having to look for the channels up. Yes, it is. I find, well, you can go to your subscription and tap on the subscription, go to the top and click on all, and you'll get everybody that's in your network there, RG, and their channels if they're subscribed to you. And that's how you go to their channels on purpose. Or you go to older videos and you find their comment in the older videos, then you tap on their icon there and go to their channel. That's what I've been doing. And like, and some people I haven't seen for quite some time, and then I'm finding them, like I say, in either older comments or in the subscription at the top, and go to their channel on purpose there, and go, hey man, I haven't seen you for a while, how you doing, nice video, and make a comment or two about whatever's on the video. But like I say, I don't know how these big YouTubers are doing it, or do they? I mean, I don't know, but there's got to be a system. There's got to be. Maybe the solution is checking your email every single day. The one you have associated with your YouTube channel. And it's probably what I think is a way to do it. A lot of them read their donations, but nothing. Oh, really? Wow. Regardless of how big I get, if I ever get big, if, I want to try to make it a point that I connect with everybody as much as possible. If I have somebody reading my comments, if I'm making money, if I'm paying someone, to make sure that they are visiting and commenting back, and I've heard some of these guys, they're not all that big yet, but they're making money and they're doing pretty good. And they're going, nah, I don't even have time. They don't even care anymore. And that's the wrong attitude, as far as I'm concerned. I'm here to make a difference. That's what motivated me to be here. I'm going to try everything on my channel is as up close and personal what I'm doing as possible. And that's for the guy that's learning. That's for the guy that's, maybe he's starting to kind of do whatever on the job and nobody's really telling him much, or, and he doesn't have enough information. And, well, if he finds my channel or is told about my channel, he can come to my channel and understand what he's doing and getting that information that nobody else is giving him. I've bought books, $30, $40 books, and they're a joke. They're a waste of your money in most cases. Most cases. There's a few out there that actually show you the details and tell you and explain it to you, and they deal with you know, not just giving you a bunch of fluff. But very rare. Very few books are like that. So anyways, if I ever get big, my plan and goal is to make sure I try to keep in contact with everybody as much as possible. And if you look at my comments, I always leave a pretty lengthy comment. I don't know how many people even see them, but I'm leaving them anyway, you know? And that's just me. Playing Amorphous, I do have a XT person, a YT person, Bill. I'm not able to see that very well. That has a huge channel, and he always answers back. See, that's great. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's my goal too, you know. Can you hear my chip bag making all kinds of noise? I am sitting here. I got it. My batteries. Phone's letting me know I gotta plug my battery, my phone. So I've got to go in to the light. Got to go in. So we're going in. Coming out of the cave. The bat cave, that is. Okay. Boom. All right. I'm going to set the phone down and get situated right here. Get situated. Okay, got to get my phone charger. 1 minute. Okay. Well, I don't need whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I already did my singing for the night. Benjamin Chavez. Hey, my brother. Now that you're here, question for you, Benjamin. Have you ever tried older colognes like Aramis or Jacquard? It's nice to have you here, Benjamin. I've asked you this in your comments, and I don't know if you've replied and I never seen it or what, but now that you're in the live stream, I can ask you up close and personal. No, seriously. Have you ever tried Jacquard or Aramis? Yes, I am actually thinking on looking for. Oh, you're talking to Bigfoot Silver hide and seekers. Now, for those that don't know, Benjamin Chavez here, he's been connected for quite some time. And he has a cologne channel. And that's just why I'm asking him if he's ever tried. That sounds like an odd question. Why am I asking him that? If you don't know about his channel is all about colognes. And the reason I ask is personally, I am old school, bro. I don't like these citrus colognes. That's more like a feminine female cologne. But that's, you know, but that seems to be the norm. You know, they want to create these colognes for men that's more unisex. No, thank you. You know. So that's why I was asking you about if you've ever tried the Jacquard or Aramis. Aramis is a 4-ounce bottle of Aramis is going to run you about, I want to say, $50. I haven't bought any for a while. Pinot Silver Straight is old school fragrance. Oh, I never got to wear it, but my older brothers did. Okay. I've never heard of that. That I have not heard of, that one. Yeah. But, even like Old Spice, Old Spice was a more of a strong non-citrus cologne, Hey there, Will. How we doing? Leah and Maya and much more are Will's cats, and he named his channel after his cats, just to make that known. I'm doing good. Thank you for being here, Will. Yeah, the bottle of the silver Pinot Straight. It's like a pine cone. Okay. All right. Then they must have been, maybe they get this fragrance from pine sap. Maybe. I appreciate everyone for being here. I appreciate everyone for your commenting and hanging out, and get to know each other here, guys. If you don't know, RG Homestead. He has some good uploads. Go down through his videos. He wasn't uploading any for a while, and but he's got some really good videos on his channel. Me too. That could get ugly there for some people. Huh? I missed something. What did I miss? I've been watching the Florida storm. Oh, yeah. I don't live in there yet. So, Steve, how's the Florida storm going? What's up with the Florida storm? What do you know about that? Okay, I'm right now doing my weekly rounds, visiting everyone's channels. I'm glad you've got a live streaming. Yeah, I know. I've been live streaming for a while, and I go live every Thursday, 7:30, with the Insane Friends group. That's Victor Sane, Sainato. You know who Sainato is, Benjamin Chavez. Mr. Cologne. Yeah, Victor saying Sainato. I'm a part of his insane Friends group. And I go live every Thursday, 7:30. Let's see. Of course, I know Sainato, Victor. Yes, Victor's a good guy. And you could be a part of that Insane Friends group too there, Benjamin. Hit Victor up and just tell him you want to get on the crew, you want to be a part, and he'll set you up. I'm sure he will. And we all have a different flavor. Usually my channel on Thursday night is a political. I do something political in most cases. Tonight I'm just hanging out. And it's casual, meet and greet, So if there's anybody here in the chat, for those that may not know, the little round icon, tap on that icon, you'll get a pop-up in the chat. It'll say go to their channel, watch their video, at least 3.5 minutes of it. After 1 minute plus, hit their thumbs up, leave a comment. For those that may not know or not sure. All right, Benjamin says, I like live streaming, but I haven't had the channel to go live because I have my hands. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just letting you know it's available. They're Benjamin Chavez, Mr. Cologne. Maybe that's what I'll call you from now on, bro. Mr. Cologne. The brother with some style. No, for real though. But seriously, if you want, things change, let Victor know. If there's a spot, I'm sure he'll, fit you in. You could even tell him, hey, Ken mentioned that I might be able to get in, That is fun to do with kids. My granddaughter loves to be involved in the video. She's a ham. Yes, she is. She is. You both of you have a good time there, RG. I need to do other types of videos too, book reviews and cooking recipes, like that kind of stuff. Yeah, on my channel here, my wife did this. Oh man, 2 of them. It was a whiskey peach chicken recipe, and we did it live on my channel. Then on her channel, her new channel, which is Smell-O-Vision TV. That's Smell-A-Vision TV, where you can smell what we smell one day. One day you'll be able to smell what we smell. Smell-O-Vision TV. But that's Smell A as in apple, A-Vision. And she's got the whiskey peach chicken recipe, and she's cooking it right there live. And we did it here on my channel live. It was fun. And then she has this other one. Oh, it's a super crunchy chicken recipe with a honey sauce that's unbelievable. That sauce that she makes for that chicken, you could use it for just about anything. And you might want to check that out. It's Smell-O-Vision TV. And the recipe's there. Then there's Navajo tacos or Navajo fry bread. Oh, those are the bomb, man. The recipe's on there for that. You might like to check out there, Benjamin. And it's just bread, water, a little salt, and I think baking soda, I think. Anyways, the recipe's on that channel. Smell-A-Vision TV, my wife's channel. We're having fun doing it. But Navajo fry bread is the bomb. It's cheap to make. It's easy to do, but she shows you how, and it's great for making tacos. Which becomes your taco. It's the shell for the taco, the Navajo fry bread. Bomb tacos, man. You want a top-notch taco? You need to do it. You need to make a Navajo taco, which is on the Navajo fry bread. It is really good. Check out her channel. She hasn't put anything up in a while, so it should be easy to find. All right, Ranger, thank you there, brother. Thank you there, Ranger. There's my wife's channel link. Ranger 92308. The Ranger 92308. Yeah, you ought to try making some of that fried bread, RG. It's the bomb. Then you can, sprinkle a little powdered sugar on it and make it a treat. Put a little drizzle some honey on it. Oh man, they are the bomb. The Navajo fried bread recipes. The extra crispy chicken. I think I'd call it something about Colonel Sanders chicken or something. A little drool, just a little drool on your fry bread, because it'll make you drool. But yeah, thanks for putting my wife's link in the chat there, brother. The Ranger 92308. Well, Benjamin Chavez, if you're not here, thanks for being here. If you are here, thanks for being here. I know you said you was gonna make your rounds. I appreciate your time, your support, and thanks for dropping in. We'll have to visit your channel soon, as in sooner than later. Not now, but right now. So, yeah, and again, I want to thank everyone for the thumbs up. You know, I don't know how these people are putting up a video and within an hour they've got like 70, 80 likes and 100 views and or 400 views. I mean, where are they placing their videos? You know, what's the deal here? I put videos up on Twitter. You know, maybe they get a couple views. I'll put it up on Facebook. I'll get a few more, but you know, it's a few. So I don't know what these people are doing. I need to learn. We need to learn how they're doing that. You know, I'm hearing something about websites. You know, what's you know, there's an inside secret on that one, I guess. Well, thank you. They're reviewing, playing, and more RPM. But I find a lot of this, people are just really tight-lipped about, you know, loose-lipped sink ship, so to speak. But people are like tight-lipped in most cases. And I'm sharing information. If I get information, I'm sharing it. But very few people are doing that. So, you know, and I realize some things in wisdom, you know, you may want to be selective, but, you know, I don't know. But I know people are making money on YouTube, good money on YouTube. I know that it's through websites being sponsored by different companies, but there's more to it, you know, there's more to that. And then you see these commercials that pop up on people's channels. Oh, come to my seminar, blah, blah, blah. It's easy. You can do it. Anybody can do it. But then, you know, then they want $500 to tell you. 35,000 so far. Well, Mike, I still have pop tops. I have a few more than I had last time I seen you, but you were like off the radar. I'm like, what's up with Mike? I hope Mike's okay. But I still have, you know, and I've been putting some away. I mean, there's not a lot, but like I was saying, if 10 people, if 100 people save 10 of them, that's 1,000. And, I don't know how many I have. I haven't counted them, but I might have 100 pop tops or something. I don't know. But, you know, I haven't forgot about you. Thanks for asking about that, RG, about Mike's pop top. And if anybody watches this live stream and they're here at this point, the Ranger 92308 is saving pull tabs from the soda cans, beer cans, energy drink cans, canned good cans, and he's saving them for the Ronald McDonald House. And so he wants to get 1 million pull tabs before he takes them in and then gives the Ronald McDonald House the proceeds from the pull tabs. And so he just put his link in the chat. It's in the live stream chat. And you can connect with him there. It's where you've been, where I've been. But you can go to Mike. You can go to the Ranger 92308's channel. and tell him you'd like a P.O. box where you can send the pull tabs, and he's more than happy to give you that P.O. box. He had this P.O. box set up specially for this. And united we stand, and united we can help him do that. What a deal, you know, for him to be able to say, my YouTube friends, help me to save 1 million pull tabs. YouTubers, we did this. I mean, what a huge statement that would be, you know, for everybody to pull together and help Mike with his endeavor. Mike tells a story on my channel. It's back quite a few videos nowadays. It was a few months ago. But Mike had a head injury. The Ronald McDonald House helped him put his family up. And now he wants to give back. And that's what motivates this 1 million pull tabs that he is his goal to save. That he's going to take the money that he gets for those and then giving it to the Ronald McDonald House or Foundation to help other children that are in need, that they're helping. He's wanting to do his part to give back. And we can help him do that. And we're doing it. So if you've been saving, keep saving. You might send him, you know, a packet and keep his encouragement going and keep saving. But that's the Ranger 92308. So, and we need to do another live stream, Mike, with you present on this as well. We were talking about that a few months ago. Maybe it's a good time to kind of revisit that and do it, make it happen. So can I get a head count? Who all's in the chat? I see that Lydia or Will, Leah, Maya, much more's in the chat. RG Rain, Mike's in the chat, or the Ranger's in the chat. And I believe RG's still here. Reviewing, playing, and more. RPM. All right. Yeah, reviewing, playing, and more. If you weren't aware of Mike's endeavor to raise 1 million pull tabs, he had shared on my channel about 6 months ago, I want to say. Maybe it's been a little longer. He had a head injury from a car accident, and they saved his life, and they helped him and his family out. And Mike wants to give back to the foundation, and he wants to raise 1 million pull tabs. And he had just told RG he had 35,000, I think it was. So he's on his way. You know, that snowball's heading down that hill. It's getting bigger, you know, pull tab snowball. And so, like I was saying, I have maybe 100 pull tabs. I don't know how many I have, and I don't want to exaggerate, but I don't have a whole heck of a lot. But I have some. You know, we were talking about it here that while back now. I was saying, you know, if 10 people saved 100 pull tabs, we would have 1,000 pull tabs. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot. And then Will over here, he's been saving for Mike from back then. And you're saying that what? I'm just sore a bit from twisting my leg. Oh, yesterday. Will, I'm sorry to hear that. And for those that don't know, you know, if somebody needs prayer on my channel, I'll pray. It doesn't have to be a prayer stream. Anytime, any place, anywhere, for anything, we can always pray. And so, you know, I hope everyone can understand and have an appreciation for that. So we'll pray for you right here. And so let's do that. You can agree there in the chat. Okay, he says, I have a big envelope full of tabs. There it is. He's been saving too. Continuing to save. All right, let's pray for you, Will, here. Father God, Lord, you know the condition of Will's muscles and tendons and ligaments, Lord, and you're the healer, Lord. Father God, just bring healing, Lord, to Will's leg and joints, Father God, and muscles and whatever may have been damaged. You know what needs to be healed, Lord, and I just loose your power, God, upon Will. And Father God, ask you, Father God, to just touch his body, touch his leg, bring healing, Lord, in Jesus' name. Thank you, Father, for your faithfulness, for your love, and for loving us. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. Amen. So, as always, Will, I'm looking forward to hearing a praise report about, how your legs getting better and feeling better and all of that. That's for sure, and that's for real. My pleasure, and it's the least I can do. And that's for anybody, anytime, anywhere, any live stream, or you can put it in any comment if you're comfortable doing so. And I will pray for you. God says we're to agree. He's able. He's able. So he says you have not because you ask not. Unless you pray for a brand new Maserati or something, then that's a different story. Lord, can I have that linear jet? It doesn't work like that. But anyways, keeping it real, that he's able. Okay, so far as my car, or Mike, the Ranger 92308, he has a P.O. box that he has set up just for these pull tabs. He is in Oregon, and some videos on it where he gives the P.O. box right there on his video, giving to the Ronald McDonald House. I forget the exact title of that video. Mike, what was the exact title of your video? Do you remember? That was on my for prayers. Amen. Well, that can be extended to you too, RG. The Lord touch your body and bring healing to your joints and muscles and whatever else you need help in there. I agree with you too. Mike's getting his link for that video with his address for the pull tabs. That's what that comment was about. Be right back. Someone gave me a bag of cans. Cool. I could pull the tabs. Amen, brother. That's right. Here, I'll help you out. Snap. Snap. Okay, there's the link to Mike's video with the address to his P.O. box where you can send the pull tabs. Right there in the chat right now. Yeah, there's a link to the P.O. box in the description. Is that what you're saying, Mike? Because I know one of the videos you had it written down and you could see it right there. Okay. So in the Ranger 92303, if I could speak, it'd be good. The Ranger 92308, he just put the link in the chat here to the video where his P.O. box is in the description. Now, for those of you that may hear this after the live stream and you're not sure where the description is, You know, you keep hearing people state on YouTube, it's in the description, but you have no clue where it is. You just can't find it. It's like it's the missing link, right? This description everybody keeps talking about. How do you find that thing? Well, I'll tell you. It's a little bitty grayscale upside down triangle in the upper right hand corner, right underneath the video, on everybody's video. And you tap on that upside down gray scale because it's gray. The triangle is gray and it's reversed. The point's going down. That's why I say upside down. And you tap on that little gray looking upside down triangle and bam, it's like magic. The description box opens up and drops down, and that's where the description to the video is. Links are different things about the video. So on Mike's channel I'm referring to right now, with the link he put in the description, is his P.O. box to his, for his pull tabs is there in the description. Okay, Mike just put, thank you Mike, that simplifies it. All right, now everybody, Mike, the Ranger 92308, here's the address, and it's in the live stream, but I will mention it. That's P.O. Box 349. It looks like, I believe that's Cisco, Oregon. That's 97374. That's SCIO, Oregon 97374. P.O. Box, one more time, 349, Cisco, Oregon 97374, yes. All right, yes, taking a screenshot's a good idea there, Will. No, thank you, Mike. Thank you, brother. You know, I hope more people, I don't know if we're an hour and 12 minutes, going on 13 minutes into the live stream. My prayer is people will surf through the video, the live stream, and they'll hear us talking about you giving to the Ronald McDonald's House, and they'll hear about your P.O. box, and you know, and they'll get that. For those that are in the live stream right now that don't know, didn't know, you know, I'm sure that they'll get on board and start saving for you and help you reach your goal. You know, like I say, united we stand. United we make it happen here on YouTube. And I think that's really cool. You know, it takes me back to the day when people helped one another out just because they understood, you know. And I believe we can do it. You're on your way, Mike. You're on your way, brother. You've had people send you, what, 10 pounds of tabs, 5 pounds of tabs already? I mean, that's huge. And yeah, see, that's great. I mean, you're on your way. Okay, Will says 8 a.m. always looking back. So when I see it, it reminds me. Great. Great there, Will. Yep. I have a Ziploc baggie I'm putting tabs in. And like I said, I don't have a whole heck of a lot, but I have a few. You know, I wish I had more. But we all pull together, it works. That's for sure. Yeah, that's great there, Will, that you are saving for Mike, helping him with this Ronald McDonald's House endeavor, because we can do it. Texas Life Julie's had some issues. But I'm sure she's probably still saving tabs as well. So she's uploaded a few videos lately. That's Texas Life Julie. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Yeah, she's got her own trial right now going on, and in prayer for her. Definitely. And for two or more agree, and there's more than two agreeing. And but like I say, no matter what, we got to keep looking up, no matter what, Yep. Well, what else? What else? Well, RG, what's your next video gonna be about there, RG? Or reviewing, playing, and more? All right, hey, RG, before you go, if you haven't left yet, what's your next video going to be about? You're not sure yet, okay? I like those cameras, like I was saying, those vehicle cameras, but I'm really concerned that, people using them and then connecting it to their insurance, it's going to become a mandatory thing. And that's not a good thing. That's not at all. It's on a eDo kit. I have no clue what an eDo kit for quad. Oh, it's for a quad or quads. What's the eDo? Is that EDO or EDC? What am I seeing? I don't have my glasses right here. That's either a C or an O. I'm not sure. Anyways, I only connect if something happens in case of an accident. Yeah, no, that's perfect. They're reviewing, playing, and more RPM. But my thoughts is, people are doing it with their insurance companies, and they're getting discounts on their insurance for now. And that's a hook, that pulls you in, and they get enough people doing it. Oh, an EDC, a light. Okay. Thank you there, Mike. That's awesome. I can't wait. All right. Mike says he can't wait there, RG, if you're still in the house. Well, thanks for answering that question, RG. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and support, brother. It's an emergency disaster kit, off-road riding on a quad. Oh, wow. That should be really interesting. Definitely. RG Homestead is going to be doing a video on an emergency disaster kit, off-road riding on a quad. Sounds like a good upload to be expecting. So stay tuned for RV Homestead off-road kit for emergency disaster while riding on a quad. So you're going to be camping out there, RG. Is that what you're saying? Going to get the campfire going? Put another log on the fire. Fixing up some bacon and some beans. You're going to be putting another log on the fire? So you're doing a camp out, RG? Or you just going out for a little hour ride or something? That would be a good video. That really would. I had to throw that old song in there, you know? All right. Now I have a video I gotta get uploaded. Well, I've got to extract it. I was going live. I was videotaping the staining of my cabinet doors. No, not on this one. That will be another video later. Oh, for overnight? All right. It'd still be a good video regardless, you know. Good idea. But what I was going to say is this, that I was back here, you know, doing my staining of the cabinet and doing the doors. And in the middle of my live stream, my son and my stepson comes out there and says, Ken, there's a snake in the front yard. I said, what? He says, yeah, do you want to see it? So I'm live, so I keep it live, and I go out to the front. Usually, you know, I find gopher snakes. They're about so big around, about a foot or so long. Well, Fork, good night all. Yes, good night there, RG. Thanks again for being here, for your support and time. And you'll have to go live on your computer, and then we'll have to do it. Let me know. So anyways, usually I catch these snakes, you know, they're so big around and they're a foot or so long. Well, the other day, last week, I go out, to my surprise, there's a snake. He's this big around. And he's like 5 foot. He come clear up here to my cheek. He's like 5 foot long. Gopher snake. And my friend Joe, his girl's kind of scared and timid and shy. And she actually holds this snake in this video. I mean, she handled it really well. He's kind of raised his head and kind of moved up to her arm. And she did really good. She was a trooper. So we have about 15 minutes of this video with this snake in this staining the cabinet doors. But I'm going to have to record that portion of it and separate it out of that video so it can be a separate video to upload. Very nice gopher snake. The nicest one I've seen. If I would have had a aquarium or something to put that snake in, I would have kept him. Or her, whatever it is. I would have kept it. Very nice snake. I wrap it around my neck, you know, and cool snake. And biggest one I've seen in this yard. Biggest one. I'm told, you know, that there's king snakes around here. Haven't seen any. Rattlesnakes, good thing. I'm glad we haven't seen any of those. We don't need any of those around our yard. They can just keep on traveling. But the king snakes, gopher snakes, great snakes to have in your yard. And to buy a king snake nowadays is not cheap. We used to catch them as kids. Gopher snakes, king snakes, where I grew up. But anyways, yeah, so I'll have to separate that video out. I'll probably go live and play that portion of the video on the live so I can capture that, you know, pull it, extract it out of the staining the cabinet doors, because it was totally unexpected and really cool. That was a nice little treat for the viewing audience. I think RG was there. I think he was there and saw. Yeah, RG was there. RG saw the tail end of that video. Yeah. Yep, he sure did. He saw the tail end. He was right there. Saw that. So, RG Homestead. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out and being here, Mike. It's good to have you in the chat. I've been wondering how you've been. was kind of concerned. You can call me after the live stream if you like. Well, I'm glad you're still saving for Mike and are going to pull those pull tabs for him. I'm not sure why your message was deleted there, Mike. I see something was removed. Rejected. I don't know why it was rejected. That's interesting. Oh yeah, you were there. You sure were. That's right. You and I talked afterwards. Yes. Too young to be absent-minded. You asked me. Well, thanks for the reminder there. Reviewing, playing, and more. RPM. You asked me. I didn't see it in the chat till later. What do I do about the bubbles that come up in the stain? You let them come up, and then you dampen the tips of your brush in your stain just very lightly. And after you get, a few bubbles come up before it dries, just brush them down all the way. Or you brush them down, then lightly feather up and release the pressure off the bristle so it kind of floats, off. So you got a smooth transition so you don't see the start and stop. Or you start at the edge of whatever it is, outer edge. And then I will, Mike. And then you light pressure, and then you just kind of float off of it at an angle. You just kind of brush it, and it kind of gradually lift and take pressure off the bristles. Once you're past the bubbles, 2-3 inches or whatever, or just go all the way down. But sometimes you can't always go all the way down because it wants to stick and drag, and it will show. You don't want it to show. Ranger. I had a church experience that you might want to learn from. Right on. I'll be more than glad to hear from you, bro. Yeah, reviewing, playing, and more. RPM. I didn't see those comments till later, and I'm going, how am I going to, if I went to your channel and I put it in your comments, it might look kind of odd, so I didn't do that. But in my last video, it's really long. On removing, I used the chisel to remove the clear coat or the polyurethane from the inner edge of the drawers and doors. Take the poly off, because to sand those, you can deform the edges and make them rounded. Now using the chisel, you can gouge them out, and you get these hollow spots, and you can really do a lot of damage that way as well. But if you're careful with the chisel, you can remove the poly without doing any damage, and that's what I was doing. Does it help to sand? Yes, always. That's what I was saying. I think that night, I believe, or the night after. Anyways. Yeah, you let it dry. 320, hand sand, 320. Wipe it down with a clean rag and reapply, let it dry, and sand that down. And by the time you get to your third or fourth coat, it is smooth. You don't sand that last coat. There's no need. But you've taken care of it along the way. And yeah. And the upload I did when I was saying is polyurethane like resin. Yes, it is, because you can layer polyurethane. It melds back into itself. Okay, so it becomes one as it dries. As you spray it on, it just melds into one another, and so you get a nice heavy buildup. And that's how I know that these cabinets that You know, while I'm live, I'm going to take you in there and show you what I've got. Well, for those that are here, my battery, if my battery should handle it. I just painted the one that's built in black. So I'll show it to you. Okay. You're getting a sneak peek. All right. This is a sneak peek. Let me turn this around. This is the built-in. I just painted this tonight. Okay. You see I've got tape in there on that inner edge. But on the video where I was doing these right here with the chisel in the sides where the doors go, I was talking about letting it dry, layering it, and then by the third, fourth coat, it's solid, smooth, and you don't have to do anything else. This shampoo shelf is custom, one of a kind. I created this. This is glass. This is glass pencil trim. This is a custom razor blade holder that I've created. This is one of a kind. All right. And this coming out, extending past the wall is one of a kind. They don't make them like this. That was my idea. And I've never seen one anywhere. I just pulled this out of my head. Okay. And I have videos making this shampoo shelf. All right. Then I have some videos putting in these, drilling into the porcelain. And then check this out. We have storage under the shower seat. Okay, that was a lot of work. That was about 3 times the work of a normal shower seat. Maybe 5 times more than a normal shower seat. That was a lot of work. Big time. This slate tile, this was a nice feature. Got the shower head, handheld, and then you come in from the door. Here's your handle, so you never have to get wet from the shower. Right here, here's your handle. Pretty cool setup, huh? So this is all one of a kind. My wife wanted storage for her shampoos and conditioners and everything, so she wanted storage under the seat. So that's how I come up with doing that. Never done anything like that before. I mean, framing is framing though. But tiling it and sealing it for the tile, that was the challenge. And I had to put tile, underneath at the top, underneath. And so that shower seat was probably about 5 times more work than a normal one. But anyways, that was a sneak peek on the bathroom cabinet. And I won't be showing that until it's finished. I'm going to have silver, blue vessel sinks. They look like the big salad bowls. And going to be silver and blue. Going to be a marble countertop for the sink.
It's me.
And then it's got these waterfall type water faucets. And but I'll be showing all of that when it's completed. So you just got the sneak peek being here. And I'll be putting tile down. I'll be bringing in my cabinet that I was staining black outside. That's coming in. That's going to get the gray silver marble tile. Not tile. It's tile, but it's not granite marble. It's going to be gray silver marble countertop, and with these silver blue sinks on it. And so then the tile on the floor is going to be a gray, patchy looking gray pattern on the floor. And I may do some videoing on that, but as far as the complete package of it being finished, that I'm not going to show till I'm done. So that'd be pretty cool. I can't wait to get this bathroom finished. That's for sure. Then I've got another one to do as well. A little different, but basically the same kind of thing. Then I've got painting to do. I've got some of this flooring to replace here. That looks like hardwood, but it's not. It's that cheap MDF gobbledygook, as far as I'm concerned. So anyways, reviewing, playing more RPM. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time, bro. And if you ever have any questions, and that's anybody, if I can help you out, answer some questions, you know, make what you're doing a little easier. If I can do it, if I know about it, I don't mind helping you out with it. United we stand, united we make it happen, here on YouTube. And so, all right, well, thanks for being here, reviewing, playing in more RPM. And he has electronic type of channel of different types of information. And Mike has a hangout channel, basically. He has a scrapping going on. I don't know how much of that he's doing at this point, but he had a scrapping thing going. And Lydia, Maya, and much more. He has a good channel about his cats and cooking and different things like that. RG Homestead has like an off-grid type channel in general. And it's about what I know about everyone that's in here. So I thank you for your time. And Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. He has a channel that has some videos on coinage, silver coins, how much silver are in those coins, how much those coins are worth, a website you can go to check it all out. And he has some videos like that. And that's Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seekers. So I appreciate everyone for being here. United we stand, united we make it happen. So Mike, I'm looking forward to doing my part and helping you with your pull tabs, and, you know, seeing how many more get on board and help you reach this 1 million pull tab goal, you know. So that's great, as Tony the Tiger would say. So, all right. I guess we're going to end this stream. Okay, we've been on here for about an hour and a half, a little bit over. And, oh, we've had Fox Run Forge on here. I didn't even see. Hey, Fox Run Forge, thank you for dropping in. Appreciate your time and you hanging out here with us. So Fox Run Forge, that speaks for itself. He does forging. He'll make different types of tools and gadgets and knives and hammers and just a whole array of things. And check him out. Then don't forget Sprinkle Donut Forge, another good channel. He really shares a lot of information there with his viewing audience. And that Sprinkle Donut Forge. And Fox Run Forge, are you a part of Sprinkle Donut Forge's network? I'm thinking so. Men's Duncan is awesome. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, good channel. I would like to do some forging. I haven't done any. I have an interest in it. And that's why I've connected with your channel and his channel and a couple others. Trying to learn a little bit and kind of wrap my head around it. But I've got these projects around here trying to get my house put together to sell it. I've got a custom stump chair. I have just about complete. I did a custom staining and then finishing with the poly. But this venture out, and do something with the forging isn't something I've been able to do. I'm thinking about making like a dirt forge, using a vacuum cleaner for the blower, and taking some nails, pounding them out, and making some little hooks, for hanging stuff on. Something like that, something simple. But again, it's, organizing the time and making all that happen. Those are my plans, at least for like my first project, beginner project. Get some big steak nails, Sorry about the typo. That's James Duncan. Yeah, James. Yes. James Duncan. Definitely. Sprinkle Donut Forge. He's been here on my live stream. It's been a while, but he used to show up here on my Thursday night live stream semi-regular a while back. Things change, I realize, But it was always good to have him on the live stream. It's good to have you here in the live stream. And so those of you that don't know Fox Run Forge, go to his channel, watch his video. At least at the moment, give him 3 minutes of watch time. And then after the live stream, go back to his video, back to his channel, and watch a whole video after the live stream. Yeah, the best is to make hooks out of horseshoe nails. We have horses around here and horseshoers around here. But I have no clue where to get horseshoe nails. I'm at a loss. But that would make sense because it got the big thick head at the end that you could flatten out and then drill a hole through or punch a hole through for a screw or a nail. That makes sense. Otherwise, I guess you'd have to take a nail, get it hot, fold it back, and then hammer it flat so it'd be wide enough, thick enough to punch a hole in. I don't have any videos up yet. Oh, okay. Well, put something up if it's just an introduction to your channel. Your plan, put up a video that is a trailer for your channel. Tell about your plans, what you plan to do on your channel. Different you know, things you're going to make, what you're going to do, what they can expect. And that way, people come to your channel and the first video they see is Fox Run Forge. Okay, he's going to take some horseshoe nails and make some hooks. This next video is going to be about, making a knife out of bicycle chain, whatever, and that way your next video, people will be kind of anticipating and remember that. And if you don't have any videos, and it's hard for people to even subscribe to your channel. I mean, they can subscribe, but it makes it hard for people to want to subscribe when there's no videos up. Now, if you have an introduction video, that becomes your trailer, where you're talking about the channel, what you're going to be doing, what your plans are, the first few videos, what they're going to be about. Then that motivates them to want to join your community or your network and join your channel. When you put up a video, would you please come to my most recent video and put it in my comments? Hey, Ken, I've got my first video up. And I will be right there, bro. I will check that video out ASAP. But if you just upload the video, I may not even know you've uploaded one. In my notification box, people's notifications are not staying there very long. And if I'm busy working and I may not even see your upload at all. But won't even know you've uploaded anything. That's why I say, if you don't mind, go to my most recent video and put in the comments, hey, Ken, heads up, whatever, videos in place, however you want to word it. And then I'll be over to check out that video. For sure. Okay. What's your specialty? What are the things you like to make? What are you into? Are you into making tools? Are you into making knives? And if you make a knife, do you heat treat it? Do you use borax on it? If you were to make a knife, what kind of steel would you use to make one? Will you do like a little rebar knife? Or are you into more like taking like a bicycle chain and melding it together and making a knife out of that? I've seen one of those knives. They are cool. Bad to the bone. And spring steel, Guy was using some powder on it, and he was pounding and melding this chain together. He was sprinkling some kind of powder. He didn't say what he was sprinkling on it. But he was using something as he was melding this bicycle chain, or maybe it was a motorcycle chain. Anyway, it was one of the two. And this knife was bad to the bone. Really cool looking. We are making tools and knives and going to make Damascus knives. Okay. Yeah, that bicycle chain or motorcycle chain looked like Damascus when he was through. Because of the links, and then he just kind of folded them back and forth, layered it. So they were like about so long and so wide. And then the handle was narrow. It had like maybe 3-4 rows in the handle and maybe like 6 rows for the knife part. It's best to use borax. Laundry. Okay. All right. I know exactly what you're talking about. Huh? Who would have figured? I think sprinkled. Yeah, I think James mentioned that one day, something about borax. But yeah, who would figure? But if you haven't ever done a bicycle chain, that looked like Damascus. That was the coolest knife I've seen. That was just, and bicycle chains are not expensive. You know, how many knives did you get out of a bicycle chain? I'm thinking 2, maybe 3. You know, find an old bicycle, you could just use the chain off of it, I would think. But nowadays, those old bicycles are worth some money too. Who'd figure that, you know? But yeah. All right. 1. I'm not sure what the 1's referring to. Oh, it would make 1 knife. It would make 1 knife. Okay. Well, that would be a pretty nice size hunting knife. You know, give you what, a 8-inch blade, 10-inch blade with a handle? No, maybe not that big, huh? 6-inch blade with a handle. One chain. 1 knife, 1 blade. Yeah. Yeah. And then how wide would that be? You figure you'd have like a 3-inch, 2.5-inch blade with about a 1-inch handle, 1.25-inch handle. But anyways, I've only seen that done 1 time, and that was a while back. And I think it was from a channel. It was like a Korean channel or something like that. I saw it on. Really nice. Then I saw another guy, believe this. He took aluminum foil and put it on a paper towel tube, rolled it up, you know, I don't know, 3/16 thick maybe. No, about a 1/8. Anyways, I forget how many layers, but he's coiled this paper towel tube with aluminum foil, took a hammer, pounded it out flat, put it over the stove, just to fire off the stove. Looking at a 6-inch blade, 1/8 thick. Okay, all right, that would be decent. That would be decent. And he flattened this aluminum foil out with just heat. It didn't show him putting anything on it. And heating and pounding and heating and pounding. Took a butcher knife, took a pen or a felt tip marker, and then traced it on. Once he had it all flat, pulled out the first thing he did is he heated it up, started to flatten it, pulled out the cardboard tube from the paper, the roll, and started heating it and pounding it, and turned it into one solid piece of metal, of aluminum, and created this butcher knife. Unbelievable. On his kitchen stove. And I believe I saw that on RU Clip. RU hyphen clip. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, and if you go to ruclip.com, that's capital R, capital U hyphen clip.com. Once your videos have been up here for I don't know how long, but you can find them on RuClip as well. And that's a Russian channel which has Oriental or Asian videos up as well. RuClip, if you haven't heard about them. I got excited when I learned about that. And then there's Itmai, but Itmai is a like for France and whatnot, as well as some of the other parts of the world there. But they get into other stuff and a bunch of advertisement you don't need and whatever. But RU-Clip's pretty good. So that's a little tip that I had been on YouTube for a while, and a friend of mine says, "Hey, you got videos on RU-Clip?" I said, "What?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "No way." So he sent me a link, and my videos are on RU-Clip. Not everything, certain ones, but it's really cool. So I thought that was pretty nice to find out. So you really do have videos around the world, literally. Then there's Reddit. Oh, well, I'm thinking about this. If your videos are 10 minutes long or longer, starting out, if you start planning for when you're monetized or when the day comes you get monetized, videos that are over 10 minutes or longer are the ones that'll be monetized. This isn't general common knowledge. It's not something everybody's just throwing out there and making known. And I just now thought about it. I just found this out not too long ago. But videos over 10 minutes long can be monetized once you get monetized. So 5-minute videos are great. People like, watching it because it doesn't take up a whole lot of time. And those are always nice. But videos that are 10 minutes or longer get monetized. So that's something I didn't know starting out. I had no clue. And I just doing my videos, showing, teaching what I can teach and show. And so the end results are a lot of my videos are over 10 minutes. It wasn't intentional. But now that you know, you can have a mixture of shorter ones, longer ones. Now, live stream like this, I don't see it being monetizable. How are they going to monetize us just kicking back, talking, hanging out? What's there to monetize? But if you have a live stream where you're teaching, sharing, something that's funny and educational, entertaining, and you're live, well, now you've got a timeless, monetizable video for the future. So it's an investment for the future if you look at it that way in the beginning. Not everybody does. Most people don't. They don't stop to consider one day I may be monetized and this video could be monetized, but what kind of content is in this video that's going to draw people to want to watch it? I don't want to watch a bunch of people that's hanging out talking. Doesn't interest. What's the interest? Ken, games are getting monetized for playing video games. Yes, they are. Because you have other people learning how to play that game. They want to play that game. They like that game, but they don't really understand how it works. So they'll watch the game to learn from it. And therefore it's monetizable. But, like I was saying, though, there's a lot of people, they'll just get on YouTube, go live, hang out, have fun, cool. But, that's okay. We're doing that now. They all do chat and play the game. Yes, but you have other teenagers, you have preteens. They don't know how to play that game. And so they're watching to learn how to play the game. And so they're being monetized. And people are watching their commercials and they're making little money, But if you have live streams or videos where you're teaching, you're sharing, you're engaging, you're funny, people are learning from you, it's educational, then you have a live stream that's timeless and you'll be making money in the future. Like the forging here, Fox Fox Run Forge, his videos are all going to be educational, you know. And so all his videos, if they're over 10 minutes or longer, then all his videos will be monetizable and people will watch it. People will watch the videos, and he'll make a little money in the future as the end result. And then if you get sponsored by a tool company or whatever the company may be based on what you're doing, you make even more money by getting sponsored. First video uploading up, great. Glad to hear that. I'll have to drop by and check that out for sure. I'm glad you did that. So Fox Run Forge has his first video uploading right now as we speak. Cool. Yeah, I would just say in there, Fox Run Forge, if your videos are 10 minutes long or longer, you can, when you are monetized, and it'll happen, your videos will be timeless. People will be learning from them. They're educational. Kind of like James. James explains what he's doing, how he's doing it, what he's using, why he's doing what he's doing. And that makes it educational. And people are learning from you from watching what you're doing. They're understanding why you're doing it because you're telling them why you're doing it and the purpose of it. And that makes it more engaging. And the more you share, the more you explain, the more you make the knowledge known, the more people are going to want to subscribe to you because that becomes very valuable. Yes. And I'm just saying, as far as you can do the same thing, and that will make your channel something people want to click on, people want to go to, because they're learning from you. You're explaining it to them. You're telling them how to do it. You're telling them why they're doing it, why they need to do it, the purpose of it, and you're going into it with that mindset, then you're landing on your feet running, and your videos are something people start watching, and 2 minutes later, they're going, I'm joining this channel. Bam, I want to join this channel. I'm going to be back to this channel. And because you're sharing, you're giving out all this information, and they're learning from you. As well as once your channel's monetized down the road here, you'll be making money off that video. So you're investing into your future now. And you're taking your craft and helping other people to understand it. And those that want to do it like myself are learning from it. And it makes it possible for me or anyone else like me that wants to start doing it, to start doing it. When I do my first video, and I make a dirt forge, I'm going to show how I'm making the dirt forge, my first little hook that I make, I look forward to doing that when I can get the time, eke out the time, carve out the time to be able to do that. I did this this video you're uploading on mounting my anvil. I sure will let you know what I think I'm mounting your anvil. My beginning anvil is going to be a chunk of railroad. It's going to be a part of the railroad track, a chunk of it. That'll be my anvil, my beginning anvil. It's just a chunk of railroad track. And I'll be taking some nails or something, and securing it to a stump is my plan. Best I can anyway. But yeah, no, I'll let you know what I think. I usually leave a pretty big comment in general. I don't know how many people see them, but I try to leave a real honest comment, Maybe they're too long sometimes. But that's what I started with. Is there, okay, that's cool. Good. I don't feel so bad. I haven't seen anybody use one of those. But that's what I've got. You gotta use what you've got, and that's what I have. I also have a railroad spike. Um, is that good to make an? But I don't think a dirt forge is going to get hot enough to really work a railroad spike. I don't think so. I think it's too thick. So that's why I'm thinking something small, like a nails, small pieces of steel that you can pound and get hot and shape. Rebar, make a rebar knife or something as like my second little endeavor. When like I say, I can carve out some time to set up the dirt forge with, and then get some rebar and make some hooks and rebar and knife is my goal, my plans when I'm able to find the time to put that together. Cool. I do a twisted railroad spike hook. Oh, that would be cool. That would look nice. That would look real nice. But I don't think a dirt forge using a wet and dry vac as a blower is going to get hot enough to even try to work with a railroad spike. Is my assumption. Because I'm just be using firewood or maybe charcoal bricks. Yeah, dirt forge with some type of blower will get hot, but I don't know if it'll get hot enough for a railroad spike is what I'm saying. That's what I don't know, but I'm thinking it's not going to. I wouldn't mind even maybe melting some aluminum cans or something, but I'm not sure what that would take to make some ingots, aluminum ingots. That may not work for that. Oh yes, it will. Charcoal will. Okay. That's a heads up. I had no clue. I just was thinking dirt forge are going to be really limited, but good. And all I have is a framing hammer and a sledgehammer, a couple of them, and I think I have a ball peen hammer. But that's my hammers, that I'll be starting out with, and doesn't get much rougher and real than that. But I'm looking forward to getting it going. Gotta have the blower though. Yeah, I have a big shop vac. I have like, what is it, the 10-gallon shop vac or whatever, the big one. I'm in. All right. So we'll have to get out there and dig a hole, and I don't really have any brick. I guess I'm going to have to dig a hole, and I don't know. I hear cinder block will blow up. You can't trust cinder block because of the heat. But bury it with dirt, with mud. I guess start out with mud and kind of build around your cinder block to get the dome, get your I don't know what it's called, to enclose it, to give it a dome over the top of the hole, so you can then have your access. So we'll see. Never done one. But all right, well, shoot. It's been fun. I bet your video may take use a brake rotor or brake drum. I might have a rim. Well, a car rim, I don't know if the steel in the car rim would be a brake rotor. Thank you, Mike. I thought you were still here. Wasn't sure. I don't know if I have any brake. I had some, but I took them in, scrapped them. I might have a rim, but I'm thinking the rim's going to be too soft. It's going to melt. Is what I'm thinking. Not cinder block. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing that it has a tendency to want to blow up under heat, under high heat. That could be bad. But I have a lot of clay out here. There is clay. I can get some river bottom type clay, you know. It will over time. So initially, a rim would work for a while. It would suffice. Okay. All right, well, that's good to know. That's what I was thinking, but I was figuring that's going to melt. But if it'll hold up for a while, it's good enough, you know. At least it gets started. Use clay. Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan. How much time is left on your upload? Can you see it? Line the rim with clay. Okay. All right. Act as a barrier, act as an insulator. All right. That makes sense. Fox Run Forge. Can you see your upload and see how much longer before it's finished uploading? Yeah, Mike, when I end the live stream, I'll give you a holler. Waiting for 40%. All right. So I'm thinking maybe it's an hour from now, I'm thinking. Possibly about an hour from now. Okay. Now, I'll give you another heads up there. I realize I've given you a fair amount of info to remember. You want to put together a playlist of your videos. And if you're doing a series and you want to upload, you want to do a playlist of your videos in that series. Make a playlist of them. Having a playlist that's around 3 hours is a good time frame, a good length for a playlist. So keep that in mind. This is information I didn't have when I started. When I started, people were not sharing information. You were kind of on your own, and information wasn't really being shared. So I figured this out real late in the game. But then people sharing stuff with you, you learn. But I recommend you putting together playlists that are about 3 hours long, a little longer, a little shorter, whatever. But that's a good length of time. Again, if you're doing a series, you want to do a playlist for that series. Because I made an oak wooden fork. I took a piece of oak 1x, 3/4 inch thick piece of oak 1x. And I made a fork, and there was like 3 or 4 videos that it took to completion, and I didn't know nothing about a playlist. And now they're lost in my videos, and I got to hunt them down to find them. But while I'm talking about that, I think you'll appreciate it. That fork was given away. A guy by the name of Walker Outdoors, and he ended up getting my fork. But I have another fork. It's a pine fork I made out of pine, and you can't eat with it. It's just a decoration, but it's really cool. It's one of a kind, and I'll tell you the history behind it. I'm going to show it to you right now. There's my fork I made out of 2x4. I cut it into 3/4 inches thick, and that's the fork. You up close and personal. This looks like something out of a Disney movie. You know, it's an ergonomic fork. It works in the right hand. All right, and it works in the left hand. I'll show you. And it works in the left hand. This fork is ergonomic. It works really well. Now, this is just decoration. This fork is too soft of wood. The tongs would have this one outer one has broken. I had to glue this back in place right here because it broke. This outer edge broke. It did have 4 tongs, but this outer edge broke, and I ran with it anyway. I felt like putting it in the wood pile, but I said, I'm going to work with this. Let's see how it turns out. And so I ran with it instead of just throwing it out. And this is the end results after keeping it. Okay. So I have I made one totally different from that with oak, 3/4 inch oak. And if you Google oak wooden fork, I believe my video will show up. I believe. I had to do some searching for it. On YouTube, I put in oak wooden fork. And I had to go on the YouTube search. I had to go down like, I want to say 15, 20 videos. And then there was my video of my oak fork. But in my playlist, it's now in my playlist. And I'm trying to remember where I put it in my playlist. We Are Creators playlist, I believe it's in. And I think it's in my woodworking video. I forget. But I believe it's in probably at the very bottom of the We Are Creators playlist. So it can be found now. But as far as the YouTube search, put oak wooden fork or oak fork or wooden fork. And it's like I said, about 15 videos down or so. You'll see my oak fork. And then in the description, I have another link for what that's worth. It might be something you're interested in, maybe not. It might be fun to forge a fork. That would be a different process. I ended up taking flaxseed oil and the green scrubbers for your dishes. And 320 sandpaper, and I sanded around the tongs or the tines on it with that, and I used flaxseed oil to seal the wood with, like you get from the health food store, organic flaxseed oil. A natural wax would probably work pretty good too. Food grade wax, should I say. But nonetheless, it worked out really well. Using the flaxseed oil, 320 sandpaper, the green dish scrubber, little not micro, but you know what I'm saying. To finish it off with. So I just wanted to keep my forging separate from the church. Yes. No doubt. Like I have a Bible study channel, and I have this channel, But on this channel, I'll pray. People need prayer. You want to talk about God and talk about the Bible, person has questions about Jesus or whatever, you know, I talk about that anytime, anywhere. I have Bible studies on this channel, but you may already know that. Now, what's your Christian channel name? Because I'm sure. Oh, your church post. That's the Old Time Church. Well, what I'm calling the Old Time Church. What's the name of that channel? I've watched. I think I know exactly who you are now because I've been trying to figure out who you were. Yeah, keeping it separate doesn't hurt, you know. But I mix this up, and I think sometimes, you know, it may cause people to veer away. Well, that's okay for me, you know. But to keep them separate, that's not a bad thing. You can do that. Just be who you are, no matter where you are. Be who you are, no matter what you're doing. You know. Didn't somebody, if you're who I think you are, somebody just gave you an old 1940 belt sander? Is that right? If you are who I think you are, on your channel you had shown this like a 1940 or something belt sander that was really nice and still in good condition today. I'm waiting for your response. You have like a ministry outreach channel, or you're involved in a ministry. Yeah, Ranger's a Christian, and Steve Parks, you may know Steve Parks. If you don't, he has a Bible study channel. Steve Parks does. That's all he has on his channel is Bible studies. He gave his testimony on this channel here last week. I think it was last week. Last week or week before last. Might have been 2 weeks ago. But anyways, he recently shared his testimony. And we did a call-in. And he called in, and so over another phone, you could hear him speaking and giving his testimony, and we talked on my live stream. And we did that. But that's Steve Parks. He was here earlier. He's in Florida, so he had to hit the hay earlier, should I say, because he's 3 hours ahead. Florida is from here. But that's Steve Parks. Really good Bible study channel. Northwest. Hey, Northwest, how we doing? Thanks for being here. I think you're fairly new here to the live stream, to my channel. Welcome to the network. We're hanging out, chit-chatting. Okay, Fox Run Forge. What was your other channel? Are you who I think you are? Somebody had given you a older belt sander that was still in really good condition, or am I thinking of someone else? Northwest, are you still here? Or did you just do a drive-by? Okay, Northwest. Subscribed. You just joined his community, Northwest. Northwest, you do not want to use the word sub. YouTube will eliminate your connection with whatever channel you connect with. If you say sub, you cannot say sub. You can say, I'm a new supporter. A supporter is a good word, and I'll tell you why. YouTube says that a real subscriber is a true supporter because a true supporter watches videos, comments on videos. Yes, really. They will remove you. Do not use sub. Sub is a bad word anymore. A supporter. I'm supporting your channel. That's a good word. Okay. Message was deleted, huh? See? You see that, Northwest? You see where it's been deleted from the stream? I didn't do that. YouTube deleted that, Northwest. So, like I said, you cannot say sub. Yes, it is half the battle. No problem. I'm trying to help you. We're all friends here, whether I know you or not. And so, yeah, it's like I was saying, this is why. I'm going to tell you why. YouTube's guideline says a supporter or a subscriber supports, a supporter watches videos. After 60 seconds, you give a thumbs up. Did you know that? You got to wait 60 seconds before you hit the thumbs up button. Go 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute and 3 seconds. 1 minute and 15 seconds. 3 minutes later, I don't care. But you have to wait over 1 minute before you hit the thumbs up. Okay, we have... Whisker Babbles Push Officials. Thank you for being here. If I chewed up your name, I didn't mean to. YouTube will be removed from the media. No, I do not. What do you tell me about it? Tell us about it. What do you mean YouTube will be removed from the media? Like, what do you mean? They won't be talking about YouTube anymore on the media? Whisker Babbitts. But when you say being removed from the media, what do you mean? You mean like the news, TV? I'm not sure, but YouTube is being jerks to a lot of people. Well, okay. Let me here. Like I was just saying, all right, that a true subscriber, YouTube wants people to be a true subscriber. Okay? So a true subscriber is a real supporter. A supporter is a good word. And the reason a supporter, I'm a new supporter to your channel, right? I'm a new supporter, or I visited your channel, Rabbit. Whisker Rabbit Push Plush. Whisker Rabbit Plush Official. Thank you there, Mike. So a true subscriber is a real supporter. How? If you're a supporter of my channel, Whisket Rabbits. Thank you. My eyes do not read that grayscale very well. Then I got some poison in my eye, and my eye's kind of blurry nowadays. My vision's kind of blurry in this one eye, so it doesn't help. Whisket Rabbit Push Official. Yeah, not funny. So anyways, so YouTube is saying that if you are a supporter, you're going to watch a person's video. Now, you can get away with like 3.5 minutes. but watch a person's whole video. After 60 seconds, like I was saying, a minute and 2 seconds, a minute and 5 seconds, a minute and 15 seconds, 3 minutes later, before the video ends, but it has to be over 1 minute. And then you comment, or comment anytime, comment, and that's a real supporter. Now, the word sub is related to somebody that doesn't care about watching videos. They'll watch your video for 30 seconds, give you a thumbs up, leave you a quick comment, and they're gone. That's a sub. They're not a supporter. Okay? And the reason YouTube says wait over a minute before you hit the like button, the reason behind it is they're going, if you see 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 2 seconds of that video and you're hitting the like button, you're giving the thumbs up, you don't even know if you like that video. You're just hitting that thumbs up, and YouTube's going, no, we want to know that you really like that video. And in order for us to know that you like that video, is you've got to watch that video for 60 seconds minimum to hit that thumbs up. Then we say, okay, so after 60 seconds of watching that video, you like it or you don't like it. And so they say wait 60 seconds or more before you hit the thumbs up. And that's why. Because 30 seconds of a video, you may like that video after 30 seconds, but after a minute, you know whether you like it or not. See? And that's why they tell you that. And that's why the rules are that. And so if I'm in a live stream like you guys are now, and I'm joining your community, or I'm joining your network, right? Then I will watch a minimum of 3 minutes of your video. And then I'll go to the next person and I'll give them a thumbs up after 60 seconds and I'll leave a comment. Now, after the live stream, I will go back to each person's channel and I will watch the whole video, whether it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'll watch your whole video. Okay. All right. Let me see what you're saying here. Whisker Rabbits Push Official. All right. You said YouTube has been stressing me out lately, dude. Honestly, I don't see how I'm still here. You would hate YouTube if you went through my channel and me. I have gone through this before. All right. If you truly care for the creator, you put a like instantly because that's what everyone does, their favorite creators. No, not true. And this is why I'm saying, and so if you're losing people, you stay in sub. If you weren't in my live stream tonight and I went to your channel, I would say I'm new to your channel. Okay, I would something about your video. I say, man, I really like those drawings you did. Those were really cool. Nice job. Keep up the good work. Bye for now. God bless, Ken. Look forward to hear from you. Or I'm looking forward to hearing from you, right? And so I'm casually saying, come back to my channel and check out my channel. Okay? I'm not telling you to come to my channel, but I'm implying, the message is implied. I look forward to hear from you, which means come back over here and check out my channel, right? But I'm not saying I'm subbing you. I'm not asking you to sub me back. See, words have meaning. And so if you want to keep your supporters, and if they are watching your videos and they're commenting on your videos and they're giving your videos a like after 60 seconds, you're going to be keeping those supporters. Don't say that word. See, you're hooked on this word. This word is not your friend. A supporter, a supporter. See, look, I did not delete your message. YouTube deleted that message. Okay? YouTube just deleted that message because you had sub in that message. I didn't touch your message. And so I'm sitting here telling you to say supporter. Mike's saying, making sure you see it. Okay? Don't say that word. It's not your friend. Sub is not your friend. Supporter. I need supporters. But if you want supporters, and if you want new supporters like myself, like Mike, like Fox Run Forge, then you need to then in turn watch our videos, comment on our videos, and not for 30 seconds, not for a minute and a half. Watch a whole video. Comment. After 60 seconds, leave a thumbs up. And we'll come to yours and do the same. And you'll keep us as supporters. You're welcome, Northwest 50H3 H2O. And this is what it takes. Now, like I was saying, if I'm in a live stream, I'll go to your channel. I'll click on your icon in the live stream, in the chat. I'll go to your channel. I'll watch a minimum of 3 minutes of your video. After 60 seconds, I'll give you a thumbs up and I'll comment about your video. And I'll do that to each person that I've subscribed to, that I'm supporting, right? Then after that live stream, I will go back to each person whose network or community that I just joined, and I will watch the whole video. I don't care if it's 20 minutes long, I'll be watching your whole video. I'll be commenting, even if I'm commenting a second time, and it's the same video, or if it's another video. Since I can't stream anymore. Since you don't what? Whisker Rabbit Push Official? Since you don't what? Since you don't. Well, I'm making a movie that's gonna hopefully be an hour. Okay, great. Great. Now, if it's an hour long, and I have an hour to spare, and I'm busy working, and I can watch your movie and work, then I'll let it play. And I'll watch it for an hour. I'll let it play. While I'm working, I'll be able to hear it. And I can look over at it and see what's going on. Okay? Oh, since you don't have 1K. It's what I'm doing now. Well, if you're losing supporters, then this is what you need to do to change that. Yes, right now, but see, that counts. But if you don't come back, you come back in a day or two or next week and you watch 30 seconds of a video and then you comment, he'll never know I only watched 30 seconds of his video. I'm commenting. I'm giving him a thumbs up. Well, YouTube's taking the thumbs up, so I never get the credit for it. I may and may not see your comment. And the next thing you know, we're no longer connected because YouTube's removed you from my channel. I've had that happen quite a bit. And I've been on YouTube for a little while now. And I'm a small itty bitty channel. But I'm trying to help you. It's like lying. Yes, it is. When you lie to yourself and lie to the other. Exactly. Yes, it is a lie. Well said. Well said there, Northwest. 50H3. And so you need to change the game, and I'm telling you how to change it. But you got to be willing to do what it takes if you really want your channel to grow. Because you want to make friends. You know? I talked to probably 4 or 5 different people on YouTube on the telephone. We are friends. Okay? Not necessarily politically correct. They want it to be the way it should be exactly. And it should be honest. Like I said, you know, if I've just joined your community from a live stream, and I'm joining 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 different people's channels in that live stream, if I'm spending 3 minutes on each person, see, then after the live stream, I'm going back and I'm watching the whole video, and maybe it's another video, and I'm commenting with each person. You spend an hour, 2 hours doing so. But that's what it takes. You got to be willing to do what it takes. You know, if you're in school and you're getting a degree, you're in school 8 hours a day, you're doing what it takes. Then you have 8 hours of homework on top, right? You're investing in your future. It all depends on what you're doing. All depends on what you want. You know, what are your goals? You know, there are people here on YouTube making a lot of money. They have sponsors, and they're getting paid from the sponsors. They're getting a little bit from the commercials. But there are people making really good money on YouTube. Some of them have websites connected to the YouTube channel. Yes, some are. I'll tell you a true story. I had a channel about 6 months, and I was talking with a friend that I used to go to church with. And he says, "You remember so-and-so?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, he got married. He has a son. His son started YouTube when he was 19 years old." And then he tells me he's making like $200,000 a year. Unbelievable. I said, "No way." He says, "Yes. He did this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Bought a brand new sports car." I'm going, really? I had no clue you could make money on YouTube. That's not why I started YouTube. When I first started YouTube, it was just to post some hydrogen you can put on your car to get better gas mileage that you can make yourself at home. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I was clueless. I just wanted people to know about the hydrogen that you could just put on your car, that you put it together at home, and you can get better gas mileage from water and baking soda and stainless steel and a jar, like a canning jar, and some wires and some bolts, stainless steel bolts. And you can put this device together, create this device, and put it on your car with water, distilled water, and you create hydrogen that your car now gets better gas mileage with. That was my first YouTube video that I was put up here on YouTube. But I knew nothing about YouTube. I didn't know you could make money. I had no clue you people were making money on YouTube. It wasn't until 6 months later, I'm talking with this friend, and he tells me this story. And I went, "What? No way." I tried OBS, didn't work because my laptop has limited graphic capabilities. Okay, yeah, the OBS is great. Get a green screen going. You know, that makes it even nicer. save your money and get you a better laptop. You can always go to the thrift store and you can pick up some pretty nice laptops at the thrift store that work. Just try it out before you leave the store. I joined YouTube like 12 years ago. I'm guessing it was at least 12 years ago. And then it disappeared. And now here I am. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't keep up videos, then YouTube probably deleted your channel. That does happen. My first YouTube channel isn't here either. But it shows that I've been here since 2011. But my video I put up was like back in 2009. And that channel's gone. But like I said, I knew nothing about YouTube, and I put up a few videos. Okay, what did you say here, brother? Streamables is a lightweight. Streamable is lightweight. I'm not sure what you use. It's a Streamable, an app from the Play Store. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I wish it was caused. It showed when you joined. Yeah, me too. Me too. But that's how it goes, you live and learn. Learn from your mistakes. And it just lets people know you ain't just some new guy. You're original. Yes. Yeah. Well, this one, my channel here says I started up again back in 2011. I still didn't know much about YouTube then. I've learned about YouTube in the last about two and a half years. Before YouTube changed its policy to the 1K. I started my channel then. About 6 months, 9 months, maybe 9 months before they changed the policy. And that's when I started learning. Okay, Lydia. From my laptop, I use XSplit. That works well. Okay. Fox Run Forge is giving you a Streamlabs. I'm telling you about Streamlabs, Northwest, and Will or Lydia Maya much more gave you another one for your laptop to try it. But if that doesn't work, like I was saying, you can go to your local not thrift store, maybe, but I doubt it, your local pawn shop, and you can get some really nice computers, laptops, pretty cheap. You can check them out right there before you buy it. And if it works well, go on YouTube, see what you can do maybe. And if it works for you, it's a win-win. You've got you a laptop. That'll work. Now, like I said, Lydia, Maya, and much more, he just told you about Streamlabs. Oh, no. Fox Run Forge told you about Streamlabs, and then Lydia, Maya, much more told you about this XSplit that works well for him. And then Fox Run didn't work for him on XSplit. So there are two apps you can check out that may work for your computer. Okay, check them out. Screenshot it in case you forget the name of it or how they're spelled. And you'll have it. I go live every Thursday night. I'm not always up. I'm not always going just for this length of time. But I start about 7:30, depending on the day. And come back around. Stay in touch. Watch my videos. I have these how-to home improvement videos. I have animal videos. I have a whole arrangement of different types of videos that you should find somewhat interesting. Foxman's for making me hungry. Yeah, it's corn chips and salsa. I do this once in a while, not too often though. Northwest, I'm always down for live streams. I usually catch. Oh, that's where you know me from, Hillbilly Pyro. Okay, now I know where I connected with you. I've been trying to figure out where I connected with you at. Now I know where. Yeah, I like Hillbilly Pyro. I wouldn't mind meeting up with him one of these days, or in the future. As a kid, I didn't know what I was doing, but I'd take sparklers and gunpowder and wrap them up in newspaper and get some gunpowder, and I'm thinking I'm going to make a little firecracker. At best, it became it was like a fountain. At best, I created a fountain using crushed up sparklers and gunpowder. Corn chips and pinto beans. There you go. Refried beans with some rice. Makes a great dip with salsa. So you mix salsa up in it. We all have been there growing up as a kid as well. Yeah. I kept trying to make firecrackers. But the best I would do is make a fountain. That was pretty good for not knowing what you're doing. Whatever happened, whatever program works best for us. Yeah, whatever program works best. Okay, Ranger says Streamlab app will allow you to go live stream. Hear that, Northwest? On YouTube. Free something. I can't quite make that out, Mike, of how many supporters you have. Oh, regardless of how many supporters you have, Streamlab. Okay. And then there's that other one I mentioned to you the other day, Mike, or earlier. Going brain dead at the moment, but you need a laptop to do it. StreamYard. StreamYard, you can go live, but you need a laptop to go live with StreamYard. People then can join in from their cell phones. Yeah, I got laptop, but no Wi-Fi. Yeah, same here. I get 15 gigabytes of hotspot, and that's good for about 3 hours of live stream. So I'll have to maybe do it on that. But I'm limited to 3 hours a month. But that's better than nothing. Not worth using the data for 3 live streams. Well, I get it. It's a part of my plan. I get this free 15 gigabytes of spot. So since I'm not paying any extra, but it's only 3 hours, whether it's an hour a week or 3 hours all at one time or whatever. But now you know what you can do there, Northwest. Okay, what's your question there, Fox Run Forge? Shoot. Yes, DU Recorder, if you have it, will let you go live, but I think all it shows is your face. Okay, Northwest says, I'm going to have to try it out. I got a show I'm going to do here soon. All right, well, come to my most recent video and let me know that you're doing this video, and I'll check it out. Okay, but put it in my most recent video, because I try to upload every day or two, maybe day of 3. Once in a blue moon, it's once a week, but usually it's one every few days. And I get most of the comments, especially the real recent ones, like the first 10, 15, 20, depending, or so. So yeah. That's hard for me to get out to shoot sites. Get the footage. Why is that? Northwest. I'm in 5th Drive one way. 5-hour drive one way. Oh. Okay, let me see what you're saying here, Fox Run Forge. I gotta see it. Do you know anything about Samsung digital video recorder? No. I use today, unless you have a iPhone, you can't get it anymore. Is DU Recorder. DU Recorder allows you to go live on YouTube, and people were doing that didn't have their 1K. And so somehow they stopped the DU Recorder, and you can't get access to it unless you have an iPhone. But I don't know anything about that at all. I use a DU Recorder tool or app that allows me to edit my videos, and it's real straightforward. You can crop, take out the beginning, the end. You can add text. You can add music. You can do all these different little things, and it's a really straightforward program. That's all I use, so I don't really know about that. But there are some other video editors that are pretty simple. But all I use is this DU Recorder. It's what I know. But I need to start using my laptop. I need Wi-Fi and start getting familiar with how to do all that on a laptop, and I have more options. And, learn some of the programs. But it's a learning curve, that's for sure. You're welcome. You're Fox Run Forge. Northwest, my 7 has it too, I think. I never use it. Okay, so if you have a S7, and you can if you don't have it, you can get access, or you should be able to get access to the DU Recorder, and you can go live. When you go live, what I've seen is it only shows your face in a box on one side, and then it shows the rest. But I haven't really gone live. I've played with it a couple times, but I've never really used it. So I don't know much about the going live and what all you can do live using the if I could speak here, the DU Recorder. But get it out and play with it. Figure it out. It has really straightforward editing tools, like I was just saying. Nowadays they even have a paid version, editing tools on the mix of the DU Recorder, which you get other options. But the free version works really well, and that's all I'm using. And when I get off work, I'll look at it tonight. All right, good. Yeah. So I'll be looking forward to hear from you and what you're able to do. And I try to get into Hillbilly Pyro's live stream when I can. I'm not there all the time. but I do drop in, and he knows my channel. So if you're in there, you can tell him I said hey. Just because I'm not there doesn't mean I forgot about him. So yeah. Yeah, well, we all know each other pretty good for most part. Yeah, for the most part, for the most part. Now, Hillbilly Pyro was saying he's a mechanic, and he talks about mechanic work and stuff from time to time, but I've never seen him work on anything. Maybe you should do a video where he's working on a motor, rebuilding or putting on a carburetor, something, tearing a carburetor apart and rebuilding it, something, I just had a motor work done. I had 500 miles on my motor. Oh, it's up now. Okay, everyone go over to Fox Run Forge's channel. He just uploaded his first video. And check it out. And I'll be over there when I get off this live stream. But Fox Run Forge, I was asking you, I think you had left the channel, left the chat. Your other channel, did you do a video of a belt sander that somebody had given you not too long ago, fairly recent? I'm trying to place you. I'm trying to remember which channel your other channel is. Awesome. What's awesome there, Fox Run Forge? The video's up is awesome, or my shout out for your video, or what's awesome? And what channel is it, that your other channel? Is it the one where I think it's the one where they have the old time church services, right? I really enjoy those services. It reminds me of ones I've been to back in the South. Oh, okay. Thank you there, Ranger, for putting Fox Run Forge chat in the link in the chat. So Fox Run Forge's link is in the chat. Click on his link. Check on his link. His leak. He's leaking. Check out Fox Run Forge's link that Mike put in the chat here, and check out him mounting his forge, mounting his anvil. If I could get my head together, I'd be doing pretty good here. Okay, all right. It kicked me off. And yeah, it was on Mike's Grinnell's Ministries. Yes, okay. That's who I thought you were. That's who I thought. Nice sander, by the way. Nice old sander. I have one, but I'd rather have yours. Yours is better made. I like older tools. Older tools are so much better. I have a little square jitterbug sander I used in my video the other day. I gotta YouTube or Google it and see if they still make them, but I don't know if they make those little square, type jitterbug type palm sanders. Yeah, Mike, thanks for putting that in the chat. Good job. Good job there, Mike. Hey, my brother, Robuster. Now Robuster or Rubuster 760. He is a tournament pool player, and he just had a tournament that he was competing for some trophies in Vegas. And win some, you lose some. This time he didn't bring the trophy home, but maybe next time. But he's got videos of the tournament he was in there in Vegas. And, does a little bit of sightseeing with, a little bit of video of his pool hangout and whatnot. So those of you that might like to check out Rubusters, if I'm pronouncing your name right there, bro, his channel. Now, Fox Run Forge, he just uploaded his first video on mounting his anvil. Very first video for his channel. And he just uploaded it like right now. And his link is in the description. So if you want to check that out, Rubuster. Rush, is that Rush or Rube? Rubuster. Okay. Hey, hit me up one of these days here, sooner than later. Maybe we can go over to 7th Street and shoot some pool. You can show me a few tricks. I used to play. It's been such a long time. I'd play like a beginner. I'd probably play like somebody that hasn't shot pool in forever. Thanks again there for reposting Fox Runs. Yeah. I mean, I could, anyways, talking about what I used to be able to do doesn't matter because I can't do it now. But yeah, let me know when a good time is for you. And, we can work it out. You still have my number? I believe I sent you my number. Yeah, I did way back. But if you don't have it, I understand. View deleted. All right. So when you get a chance, give me a holler anytime. If I don't answer, it's because I'm videotaping. If I don't answer. So send me a text and I'll be sure to get it. I'm looking forward to doing that, bro. It'll be fun. We could videotape. We can go live, and do a hangout. That'll be fun. Thanks for the Fox Run Forge. Well, you're welcome. All right. Go live, and do a collab and just have fun, I'm glad you dropped in here, bro. Rubuster 760 is here in California. Close. Okay, let's see. Lydia Maya much more. That's Will's Cats, just to let you know they're Rubuster. Earlier today, I had a fan that was not working. Took it apart, took the fan blade off, and took the motor apart, cleaned it out, greased it up. Good. Then put it back together. Nice. Good job there, Will. Good job. Very good. That's not something everybody can do. It sounds easy, but that's not, I don't know if I could do that, But give me a piece of wood. You know what I'm saying? Give me a piece of tile at a tile saw. That I could do, but taking all that apart and putting it all back together and it still work like it's supposed to and work, that's another story. Just a learning curve I don't think I'm going to step in. I'm not getting behind the wheel of that car, going that direction. Good job, Will. Rubuster, just so that you know there, bro, Will is Lydia Mia Maya. I'm Lydia Maya Moritz. Those are his cats. Give me a motorcycle, with the chain. We'll have some fun. I have it's not running at the moment. I got a oil reservoir issue, but I have a belt-driven Harley, crotch rocket, the Buell, but it has its belt-driven, and I'd rather it be a chain. You know, you can always do double sprockets, double chains, and you can't beat that. That is old school right there. Old school racing, bike racing. Double chain, double sprocket. Old school. That still not too many people even know about. So anyway, but take apart a motor and a laptop and clean it, put it all back together, and it work when I'm done. Good job, Will. Good job. Hey, maybe you could have a little laptop repair business going on, you know? You know, advertising. Wow, been live for 3 hours. Fox Run GTG, may God bless you. Oh, got to get going. All right, my brother from another mother. At the same Father in Jesus. Thanks for being here. Look forward to hearing from you. I'll be by your channel after this live stream. I'll leave you a comment. And look forward to your next one. And everybody stay connected, you know. Go to that person's channel on purpose. You know, on purpose. Once a week, twice a week, once every 2 weeks. Go back to that person's channel on purpose. Let Jesus take the wheel. There you go, Northwest. That's for show. You know. Over here. You know how we do it. Over here. How. So anyways, anyway, life is like a box of chocolates, right? You never know what you're going to get. How. Over here. Anyways. Well, Rube Buster, congrats on giving it your best shot. Or should I say hitting it with your best shot and firing away. That'd be a good song to play while you're shooting pool. But anyways, good job on the A for effort, bro. And, you know, next year will be here before you know it. And, but I'm sure you have some trophies. I'm sure you do. I'm thinking you do. I know it's disappointing though. That'd be frustrating, you know, but you handled it well. So, thumbs up. And yeah, looking forward to us hanging out, doing a live, having fun. Okay, I have to get to. All right, my brother. I appreciate you being here. It's late here. It must be much later where you are. Appreciate you for hanging out. You were meant there were several channels, apps to check out to go live. If you have DU Recorder, it would be worth your time figuring that out. It's pretty straightforward. So you should be able to go live, if nothing else, with that. You have the iPhone. And if not, there's those other ones that you would just StreamYard. And the other one that was mentioned, actually there was three. I mentioned StreamYard, then there was LiveYard or something, and then the third one. All right. Catch you on the rebound. God bless. And if you in Hillbilly Pyro's channel anytime soon and I'm not there, tell him hey for me. Thanks again for your time. God bless. Lydia and Maya and much more. Will says, I did a laptop repair video. Did not do well. Well, that's okay, but you could advertise if you know how to repair them well, then you could advertise your local newspaper, local penny saver, green sheet, whatever you have where you're at. And it might cost you $20 to put in an ad. That will probably have to run about 6 weeks. I put an ad in my local penny saver or nickel shopper or something, whatever it was, penny saver. And I didn't get one call till after 6 weeks. After about the 5th week, on the 6th week, people started calling me. So keep that in mind. If you ever run an ad in a paper, people want to see the consistency. Because they've never seen you before. You just appear in the paper saying this is what you can do. And they want to make sure that you're reliable. They want to make sure you're trustworthy. They want to make sure you're going to stick around. And so they wait about a month of seeing it there every week, month and a half. And after about a month and a half, they're going, okay, this guy's going to be around. He's worth taking a risk on. And you'll start getting phone calls. So I didn't know that in the beginning, and I started getting discouraged. And then somebody shared this information with me, and they nailed it. They were spot on. It took about 6 weeks, 5 weeks, and I started getting calls, and started getting work. So just keep that in mind anytime, and that's for anyone here in the chat. XSplit. XSplit is what, Will? Northwest. I have a great one, guys and gals. There's no gals, not until next time. And yes, I'm gonna look at it. All right, for sure. They're Northwest. I bet you're gone by now, though. All right. What is XSplit there, Will? $760. Are you still in the house? Rubuster 760. Are you in the house? Tell me who's in the house. Who's in the house? Tell me who's in the house. That was done by Carmen. Anybody know Carmen? I bet Mike knows Carmen. Bet the Ranger knows Carmen. He had some good videos. Check them out here on YouTube, I'm sure, Carmen. He did a lot of skit type, play type videos, singing videos, music videos. Yep, I thought you might there, Mike. Well, Will's saying XSplit. I don't know what XSplit I don't even know what XSplit is. I've never heard of it. But I'm not sure who's here. I don't know if Will's still here and you, or if Rubuster 760 is here. I'm not sure who's still here. Or if Will's stepped away from his phone or computer. Anyways, I just want to thank everyone for being here. I'm gonna end this live stream. It's been fun. I appreciate all the support, all the time everybody spent here with me. This has been nice. I haven't seen this many people in a live stream. Man, it's been quite a while. And it's only been 5, 6, 7 people. Live streaming on the laptop. Oh, okay, XSplit. All right. Well, hopefully StreamYard is new. StreamYard is really straightforward there, Will. And from what I understand, you can go live right now with StreamYard. And it's really straightforward. I set it up on my cell phone. Then it tells me, you can't do it on a cell phone. You need a laptop to go live. Not funny. That was frustrating. Um, so now I know I got to get Wi-Fi to go live. Unless I can go live for 3 hours, that would be cool. And have people in on it on the panel. That'd be fun. With my hotspot, we'll have to see how that works. But that's going to be a learning curve. Shows too, maybe just me and Mike. I think so. There, Will. I think everybody else. I think Rubebuster got busy and dropped out, which I understand. He's pretty local. We're gonna do a hangout, do a collab here. He's like I say, and he shoots pool. He competes, and there's a local pool hall not too far away. On 7th Street. Mike knows where it's at, I bet. And so I think that's where we may end up shooting some pool. So that'd be fun. Go live. Maybe he'll do a training, teaching video or something, Because I used to play. I used to be pretty decent. But a few years ago, I went over there to shoot some pool. You would think I never played in my life. I was shooting so bad. It was frustrating. I'm going, wait a minute. I used to be able to make these shots. Couldn't make them. Couldn't make them. Okay. Well, Will, thanks you for being here, bro. Appreciate your time and your sharing. And Mike and everyone else. But I'm going to call it. And Mike, I'll give you a ring here in just a few minutes. Now, we'll have to talk one of these again sooner than later. And everyone that watches this live stream, after the live stream, if you're surfing through this live stream, and I understand you doing that. So if you're here at the end of this video of the stream, thanks for the time you've spent here. I appreciate the support. And united we stand, united we make it happen here on YouTube. And as I always say, never give up, because there's always a way, always. So never give up. My dad would say, where there's a will, there's a way. And then I would say, where there's a will, there's a better way. Now I say, never give up, because there's always a way, always. You just got to figure out, find out, learn what that way is. Bye for now. Until next time, God bless and have a great day. Bye for now.